Hello, hello. Um, what the heck? There it is. It's okay. I just got a notification from YouTube telling me that my live is live. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. Do I really need to type this out? Probably not. But we'll do it anyway. Hello. How are you doing, Marie? Angelina? Glad to see you. I'm good. Marie Angelina, this is Baragon Productions. Baragon, she is one of my moderators. Sorry for saying that weird. On the other channel, on the Nature Guide channel. Or the Natureverse channel. Just this one has never had somebody please respond to him while I do some typing. Keep my life clean. I have been typing this. Another notification. Man alive. You know, I can understand. I just wish sometimes that I could use that excuse. And I don't mean it the way it sounds. I wish sometimes I could just sleep through live and not be in it. But I can't do that. Especially lately because I have been burning the midnight oil a lot in the last month, and it needs to stop. Like, seriously needs to stop. I haven't had a nap today. I wish I could. But it is my, as Carrie would sort of say, it's my decision to be doing this, so I gotta live with it. But no, I woke up this morning and checked stats, and we have left the 2,700s behind, and we have officially reached 2,809 public watch hours. I'm predicting that we will be 2,900 by the end of the month. Or maybe sooner. I don't know. But that's, yeah, that is something that is happening. What is this message? Not for me. Okay. Well, I know. I do, and I think, Baragon, I think I'm going to set the limit at like 10:30. 11:30 by the latest. If I can't finish it by then, it can wait till the morning. I have a video that is typed up. I still have to get the recording done for it. My problem is I'm doing it and I need to stop. I got the video written up. I got the live written up for tonight. I'm holding off, by the way, for Carrie. And I did shorts for the Natureverse channel. So those will be up next week. I still have to do this channel shorts and record the spooky channel shorts. Finish that story and then edit it. And I'm learning that it's that spooky channel that keeps me awake at night. Not because it's spooky, just because it's busy. I'm gonna message her because it says that she's on. Maybe she's active. I don't know. I have no idea. The history of the son of Godzilla. Interesting choice. I guess I'm going to go ahead and get started. I don't know. I hate to start and then people complain because they miss out. What is new, everybody? Ooh, I like that one. I do have this live is going to be a short one. So the fact that we've sort of talked a little bit prior to that is okay. So, as usual, I am going to put in the animal's name, or the animal's scientific name, into the chat, because reasons. And I'm also going to try, and of course I spelled it wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. Fine. I messed up and now I can't edit it. Okay. Yeah, that is a mouthful. It really is. So, not a lot on this animal. But the bits and pieces that I do have are good. So this grasshopper is native to the Bozdagh mountains of western Turkey. And it's the only place in the world that these guys are found. The only place. They were first described to science in 1934, and they are basically found in a subalpine region of the mountains within the Izmir province of Anatolia, Turkey. Subalpine means that you're not at the level yet where trees have stopped growing. So they live between 4,890 feet to 5,810 feet. But as luck would have it, those trees that are in that area some of them have been chopped down for the purpose of making paper and other stuff that wood is made out of. So some of them have moved up higher in elevation. Others are not doing so well. And that is a lot, by the way, a lot higher than I want to live at any point in my life. So their status is officially critically endangered. Population trend is decreasing, and the number of mature individuals is unknown, which they are in the Bozdagh Mountains of Western Turkey. Let me see. See if I can show you. No idea what that noise is. Where they live. Usually there's like a map. Oh, they don't have a map. They are talking about that. They are talking about the possibility of replanting trees. So that'll be good. But I know in other places, just replanting the trees doesn't necessarily fix the issue. It puts new trees in the area, but it doesn't necessarily 100% fix the issue. Let's see. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want a town. So anyway, these guys are endangered from wood and pulp plantations being worked out on the mountains. They're also endangered from livestock farming, as well as habitat shifting and alteration. What is being done to save these animals? Well, absolutely nothing. There is nothing being done for these animals at the present, or at least. Guys ever eat popcorn? Oh. Absolutely nothing being done according to the IUCN for them. They are not in any zoos. I already checked. But they are moving. Me too. The problem is what I don't like are the little scales from the kernels. I find that really annoying. So what is coming up for this channel in the upcoming weeks? Well, they would be adapted to live within the areas that they live in. So I don't know. I don't know what the conditions are in their alpine zone. The trees would provide some shelter, but I don't know. That's something I can't answer necessarily. Let's see. This is what I want. We have one more Thursday left for the month. And next week, we're featuring an animal that has been on the other channel a few times. But it will be the first time that this animal will be featured, I believe, on this channel. And that is snow leopard. No, wait, that's not entirely true. I have done snow leopard as a video on this channel, but I don't think I've done a live on it. So next week, we are highlighting the snow leopard for a conservation spotlight. And then next week or next month, we are introducing a new segment to our lives. We have conservation spotlight, conservation success story, and next week or next month, I keep saying next week, next month, we are doing endangered barnyard. And what that means is we will be looking at animals, actually animals, but breeds of animals that are domestic animals, meaning that they are with people on our farms. I love that. That are endangered. They're endangered of disappearing from our farms and from our lives completely. And so next month, we are doing piney woods cattle, Philippine eagle, Wyoming toad, and colonial Spanish horses. Thank you. Let me tell you, the challenge is very real. Going through and picking the animals that we cover, believe me, sometimes I pull out my hair. We are planned through the beginning of June on this channel of next year. Thanks to carry me through. And guys, I am really excited. We have some amazing animals coming up. I think we even threw in some plants. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I lied. I thought we had some plants, Carrie. Oh, we do have some plants. We do. But also, I want to make sure that you guys are aware that we had a first for the channel last week. On the other channel, we actually had an animal that has never been on the channel at all. Yes. And I want to say it was a video. And I love when that happens, because it's like, for me, it's a chance to, of course, you know, there's a thing where I'm in a little bit of a learning curve, because I've read a lot of books and I'm aware of a lot of animals. And as I look around for ideas, I'm exposed to even more animals. But last week, I unveiled, for the first time on the channel, the Maasai giraffe, which is a subspecies of giraffe. And then we also had the aardwolf, which has never been, I don't think, on the... There's a lot I haven't covered. That's definitely a fact. And I try my best to not do a lot of stuff. I did post on the other channel the videos that are coming up next week. Not necessarily next week, but starting tomorrow and going through the next 7 days. There is a possibility some of those can change. But as of right now, that's where we're at. Also, on the other channel, in 2 weeks, we will be doing a whole week of subscriber choice videos. So carrying me through in Chelsea, you guys have really are filled that entire week. Yeah, he was supposed to go diving with tiger sharks. How cool would that be? I was a little bit jealous. I'm like, yeah. Hey, Marie, Angelina, take a look at his profile picture. So lots of things going on. I also want to mention this. We jumped. I've already announced this, but I'm like hyped up on it. We jumped from a staggering number we are at 1,709. I'm trying my best to track stats. for the channel. When I started tracking in July on the 19th, we had 1,610 subscribers. We were sitting at 656 public watch hours. It took us a long time. Like, we broke 1,701 on the 17th of the month. And today we're at 1,709. So in a month's time, I hope to be at 1,800. So before the year is up, we will have 2,000 subscribers. I'm hoping at the rate that we're going, because we switched from, the watch hours were at July 30th. We were sitting at, right? No, July 29th. We were at 2,649. Literally, I woke up the next day and we were at 2,007. We were at 2,707. And then flash forward to the end of the month, and we were sitting at 2,714. Flash forward to almost the end of the month, and here we are on the 21st of August, and we're at 2,809. So I expect to be at 3,000 on the other channel no later than, I'm hoping, the end of November. Maybe October. And my heart is beating so fast. I am scared. A good scared, but I'm scared. Not gonna lie. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm going to run it through the AI again because it's fun for me. Right now, guys, I hear what I think are cicadas. Something in the trees is going nuts. I I'm hoping that we're good as far as staff goes. I think I talked about this on the other channel. This channel right now, we've taken a drop in numbers on the other channel. Nothing significant, but we don't have the people that we used to have coming into lives. The characters have changed. New people are coming in, which is awesome. I am already mapping out what I think I want. I don't know what that is going to be exactly. Every time I sit down and I think about it, I switch things up. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I am talking way too much. It is your time. I've done my part. It's your time. If you have questions, concerns, issues, I probably have 10,000 apologies that I need to make. I am trying, because I am known to be a real ass, a real donkey's hind end. I actually, within a month, I think it got bad, and instead of raising my voice and getting cranky, I literally removed chat. I think I did that. And then we've also, okay, so moderators and everybody else, my goal for the next millennium is to not have as many temper tantrums. Maybe that's the wrong word. Not to go off on people as much. Instead, we will be taking advantage of what YouTube has given us. So if things get bad, we will be removing them, as always. I will be cutting off their ability to chat. We will go subscriber only if it gets really bad, as it has in the past. I may still have moments where I get bitter at people, but also, as Carrie calls him, my other self will not be making an appearance on the channel, because I'm afraid he scares people. Maybe not. I am probably going to be figuring things out, because I'm finding myself lost at the moment with the channel. I don't know. I know the direction I want it to go. Oh. I know how I want things to go. I want to keep it a steady course. But I know very quickly things are going to change. I don't expect it to be a big change. But it'll change, and it'll more be on my side than your side. And that has me a little bit nervous. So, yeah. No, and I don't think it's bad. But I am allowed to have basically a staff. And as we know, right now, I have 3 moderators. I really I don't want to add any more. That's fine. Life happens, Marie. I was worried. You can ask Carrie. But it's not like I haven't done moderating. Because I have. I'm probably not as fast as Carrie. But as the channel grows, yeah, she is. As the channel grows, so do the problems. I don't know at this point. The projections that I saw on the hurricane had it skimming the. No, it wasn't supposed to. Baragon, it was supposed to go up the East Coast. And that's the scary thing. I don't know. Well, yes and no, Carrie. Because what's happening is they're getting they're getting storm surge and waves. And the Outer Banks are getting are having issues. I think hurricane season officially ends in November. And I think I saw where there's 2 tropical storms. But the fact that this, I think the one that's on the coast is Aaron, says something. Yeah. Well, I think they should be nervous. Because this one that's in the coast dropped to a category, it was a category 4. And it dropped to a 3. I don't know where it's at now. So anyway, once we reach 3,000, I'm eligible to apply for more things. And that makes me nervous. It's like not added responsibility. It doesn't change my responsibility. It just makes me nervous. I did not reach my goal. Yeah. I didn't want I wanted to be outside more. Um and that happened a little bit. We did get to go outside and we did get to see the owls. But that was a little bit blurry. I have this channel just turned this channel that we're in right now just turned 2 this month. But it has not grown the way that the other channel has. This one has, I think it's 354 subscribers. And it makes me a little bit nervous. I'm usually, as Carrie will tell you, when it comes to my channel, I have plans up the yazoo. I think, Carrie, did we plan through January of next year on the other channel? Or am I going nuts? Probably going nuts. But I think. Oh, no. We are planned through January and February of next year. You lost me. Shame on you. I know it's okay. Oh no. No. You could. I dragged Carrie into this. I will call her at the end of the month and I'm like, "Hey Carrie, do you want to help me come up with ideas?" And we sit there and we scroll and we're like, "Oh yeah, that sounds good." And so we'll put it in. I have to, just because I have to do this. We are going to be doing maybe, I don't know how I want to do this. So I don't know Friday if we're going to do deciduous and carnivorous trees. I think so. And then that evening, I would never do such a thing. And we have. I'm excited because in November, or not November, but in August, later this month, and it's coming really quick, I am doing a video, I'm doing a live, and we're going to be talking about the Grand Kankakee Marsh, which used to be a massive ecosystem within my home state, within the greater Chicago area, that was larger than the Everglades. So if you live in Florida or you have visited the Everglades, you know what a monster this place is. So that is coming up on the 29th. So we're doing that and the Everglades on the same night. But we do have some really cool lives coming up. I think. We're getting into weather, so we're going to be doing some weather lives coming up. We are starting at the end of, I don't think we're doing it this month, but we're going to start doing a monthly roundup. We have some really cool exhibits that we're going to be featuring. We are going to spend an entire live just talking about accessibility at zoos and aquariums and why it matters. Because we have to. But what I'm really, really anxious about, and I've talked about this before, well, and that's the idea. That's the whole idea behind the channel, is I want to cover topics that people haven't heard about. My goal was to do a video, and I still might. I just don't have material to do a video on the Grand Marsh or the Grand Kankakee Marsh. Right, to educate. And a part of that education is me finding out about stuff that I didn't know about. And that happens a lot on this channel, believe it or not. But yeah, I thought I had everything planned out. He was amazing. And there were so many awesome people before him. Attenborough is amazing. And there's even people on YouTube that I'm like in awe over. I think we lost. Oh, there was Baragon. Okay. We've done Ireland. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm probably going to go over this on the other channel, but my OCD is kicking in a little bit. And I want to talk about some stuff now. This way, if you have questions, you can ask. So, first thing, in order to have happen what is hopefully going to be happening is it used to be that you had to have 4,000 public watch hours in order to make any sort of money on YouTube. For me, excuse me, for me, that would be great. However, well, it is 3,000. At 4,000, though, they up the ante. So it's goals within goals. So, in order for me to get to where we're headed, I had to have 500 subscribers. And let me tell you, that was a really, like, we made it and we passed that. So we're good. I had to have 3 valid public uploads every 90 days. That's got to happen. We have to have on 2-step verification. Have that. I had to make an active AdSense for my YouTube account. Haven't done that yet. We live in a supported region of the world. We got that. So once we qualify, what is what? I don't know what is. Baragon, if you're still here and you have questions, please ask. AdSense is where Google allows for ads. It allows for money making. Remember that I told you that I had money from YouTube or money from Google? It came through AdSense. But I have to go through all of that again. I did not know I was making money on AdSense on my other YouTube channel. But at this point in time, no, I'm not making any money right now. This was years ago, back when I didn't have all this gray hair. I don't even know if those videos are even up. They might be. So one of the things that we get, or that I get, whatever, is channel memberships. I'm going to say this, and I'll say this again and again. I am not pushing for you guys to become members. I'm not going to do it. And when I say you guys, I mean subscribers. So, viewers, to be a channel membership, you get perks. It does cost money. Absolutely it does. But you choose how much money. And when I say you, carry me through, I'm not talking to you as an individual. I'm talking to everybody as a group. Viewers pay a monthly fee. You get exclusive badges. So basically, I believe I'm not 100% sure, but I think you get where your wrench is, there would be a symbol that shows that you are a member of that rank or that level of pay. You get emojis. You get early access to content. And other stuff. That's where the monster and animal drawings come in, along with other stuff. Super chats or super stickers. This is the other thing that comes into play. You may have seen, carrying me through, people asking when they can do super chats, when they can donate. That's what they're talking about. So what it does is it'll highlight the comments. And they can ask a question. Yes. But super chats and super stickers are not that. This basically lets people donate. And I don't know if there's a set limit to how much they can donate, but they can donate. And at this level, I can actually have merch. And a storefront. I don't have money for that. That's probably not going to happen. But Once we reach 4,000, the money so eventually the ads that play, do I have ads that play before my videos? I gotta ask, is Baragon, are you still here? Or are you gone? I didn't know he left. Okay. So at this point, I do not make money on any of the ads that play before my videos. And I guess there's a level at where if you are a YouTube premium subscriber and you're watching my content, I get a share of that money as well. Eventually, not now. But we already have 1,000 subscribers. And once we make 4,000 watch hours in 12 months, then we get, I get ad revenue. And that is where, woohoo, we're not going to make that. I don't see us reaching that point. It's taking me this long to get this far. I'm not changing. The style of my videos might. There might be some surprises. My goal has always been to make this into a business. That's my intent. I've already mentioned on the other channel of the possibility of adding to the stuff, adding to my staff. I am leery about having. I'm leery of strangers, but at the same time, I'm leery of friends. Because I don't want to lose friends. And I have definitely formed friends on here. It's made me more outspoken. Although I don't have to see you guys in person. Probably if I did, I'd be really shy. I want to do meet and greets. Yep. Yeah. So that is why I watch people when they come into my lives. I watch people who are in for a while, especially if you're long term. Baragon Productions, you're exempt at this point. Only because of age. But I want to. I'm sorry. I can't. I hate having. I don't know what that emoji means. I'm so bad at emojis. Which emoji is that? Carrie, do you know what emoji that is? Or Baragon, what emoji is that? Okay. I can tell you this. I am looking for somebody with a science background. Hi, Carrie. I'm looking for somebody in the future, not now, but I'm looking for somebody with a science background. Because I'm not going to live forever. And it would be sort of cool to see the channel stick around for a few years, if that's possible. I don't know. But my goal is to have in place, I want to add a, what's the word for it? I forget the word for it. By the way, Carrie, thank you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Right now, we're talking about the future of the channel. Or my other channel, actually, that this one grew from. So there is a standard moderator. There is a standard moderator and there's a managing moderator. Carrie, you and all of my other moderators are standard moderators. You guys handle the lives. And get rid of people. And flag people. You can review messages if people comments that come up hidden in the channel, which happens sometimes. Managing moderator is a whole different level. Um, the managing moderator can do all of the above, plus, you know how I can go in and I can change the participation mode? Like, I can do the subscriber only thing and do all of that. They can do that. They can set message delay, which I've never used. They can block certain words. They can add or remove approved members, which I have never done. I don't plan on doing that. You guys can already access all of that information, I think. But then there is something else. I don't know if I've lost you guys. No. Okay. So there is another thing. It's going to get even more confusing, Carrie. Have I lost you guys? Any questions? Any questions, comments, concerns? Hello, whoever just came in or came back. I don't know which. This is where it gets really, really hairy. Owner. That would be me. Right now, I'm also the manager. The manager basically uploads, edits, and deletes videos. The editor edits. Ow, my back. YouTube managers basically do everything on the channel. But they can't add a user to the channel. Ow, I bit my tongue again. There is somebody called an operations manager. Uh-oh. Son of a gun. I think I'm good. Communication manager, thank you guys, basically are in charge of handling the communications. They are responsible for doing what most creators start off really loving and eventually really hating. And that's replying to comments. Right now, I love replying to comments. And I reply to every comment. But the communication manager, that doesn't bother me too much. The community manager, that one scares me. I am scared. I'm trying to figure out. I think. Hold on. Never mind. False alarm. I thought I had. My brain is gone. I did not see. Oh, maybe because. Okay, I know why. So this is my YouTube book. I'm going to make the perks up probably really soon. I know for a fact that the animal drawings and the monster drawings are going to be perks. So stuff like this will be perks. You don't get to choose what you get. That's up to me. But and you won't get them like this. It won't be on graph paper. It'll be on a piece of printer paper with nothing on the back. You'll also get a monster picture. And it actually looks halfway decent. Because I'm not going to send you garbage. Not because I think I'm a grandiose drawer. Just because it's something I can't send. I sort of want to make whatever I do, I will make it personal. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go because I could talk for hours. I will let you go. Thanks for coming in. Have a good night. Sorry for talking too much. I will see you guys tomorrow, I hope. Be kind. Oh, remember you are remember you are a beautiful person. Remember to never stop. Remember to never give up on yourself because you are worth it. Always keep reaching for your goals. Always keep learning because there is always something else out there for you to learn. You are loved and appreciated, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.